Oh gosh. You ready to go outside here? It's a full moon tonight, my friend. What's up? Do you see me? Alright, I just got home. I just snapped whatever was on my head again that I was telling you about earlier in that other video. I reviewed it. And what happened was I was looking at that video. And like, what's these lights look like here now? Did they change? See, my neighbor, these lights here, they keep going off and on. We'll just keep the phone here to see if it happens. Because no one's going to walk by. And they'll just go off and on. What's this look like? See, it changed. It all changed. So about an hour. Can you see right here how it's going triangular? Another triangular here. That almost looks like a hyperboloid, huh? You got a triangle. You see, there's actually, I don't know if we can see the hologram in there or not. I don't know if there's one in there or not. Okay, but I was reviewing that. Do you see how this is a triangle here? There's one like there. Now look right here, this bandwidth right here. Because that's creating a visible light communication. That's going to change nanometers in there. And that's what these people are using. And then if you look down here, like the last video I just made, how it's coming up there, here, and here. That's all visible light in there. And that's all like, what do I want to call it? When a diode and a pressure's, there's high pressure and low pressure. It's almost like the sun. And the sun will make a nanometer shift. Okay? But whenever you've seen those lights from the earlier tonight, on that last video, that's what's going on, and that's coming down from the sky. Okay, there's something I made in the house with this technology, like, because they put me under so much dielectric stress, okay, and static pressure from trying to kill me, literally trying to kill me, and I made so much shit that come out of me, so much 3D printed shit, and what happens to the brain whenever you're under so much static pressure. Yeah, you know who you are. I'm going to talk shit on you, but not in this video. And no, it's not who you think. But it was like this thing that had laser beams, okay? And it's almost identical to this up here. If you look down here, it's literally like beam forming, okay? And the thing I made, it spins. And it will instantly scale your interior designs. And there's other ones that have a bandwidth like this. And it goes longitudinally across the room. And it's like a TV screen. And it's something called a, what the hell, I forget what the hell they call it. But it just moves over this way and it will just keep moving. And like, it's a TV screen. And exactly how it works, I can't tell you exactly how it works, but I'm just telling you what's going on. And everybody's after money. Because like this is a race from IBM, Microsoft, fucking D-Wave, DeepMind, China, Russia, Australia, every fucking country on the fucking planet. And I think what happened was since everybody's coming here, Verizon, you got some work to do, because these cars that are driving around with these loud tailpipes, do you guys even know what they're doing? And I'm going to look at you guys directly. Cars that are driving around with these loud tailpipes, do you know what that's doing? Besides making a loud noise and changing the copper wire. Because as you go by, that's an amplitudinal pressure in there. Well, since we're in the age of organoids, okay, we're in the age of organoids. We're putting brain cells on computer chips, and brain cells are responding to human voices. I got pretty cool with mine until some real dipsticks moved in around here. You know, put like some type of, I guess they put a signal in my head, like a Wi-Fi signal. I have no clue. And I was just wondering, like, why can't I pick this up? And then it dawned on me. It's either paired with my cell phone or other people's Wi-Fi's anywhere you go, even radars. But you can't see it because the Wi-Fi in my house, it will pair with that, but it hides in there. What do you think these cars are doing whenever they drive around? Huh? When they drive around with that loud tailpipe, what do you think they're doing? They're going around and hitting all these Wi-Fi's and all these cell phones that come through here, and they're injecting a fucking worm that controls this organoid, and you can't see it. Did you ever think of that? Any of you guys putting a harmonic in? That's what it is. It's considered interference, and then you can't see it, and that's going right into the code. And the code is nothing other than electromagnetics. Telling a computer how to use electromagnetics, and then you can't see it. It just looks like it's their Wi-Fi, looks like it's my Wi-Fi, but there's a harmonic to it. And then you can't see it. And then there's that cell phone tower up there. There's the NOAA weather station, and there's the other one's a giant eagle. You can't see it. And there's a worm in there, and it literally it swallows up the little, and it just sits in there. And then it lets anybody come in, and once anybody connects to me, my organoid, my computer, they literally hack it, and it runs from, once they get to me, the shit runs from my body and goes out. Connects to the wires, connects to the lights. Shit, they even use the sun, for Christ's sakes. Trees or anything the nano can draw power from the environment. That's why you can't run. Can't run until you scale the shit out of your ears and your head. Because right on the top of my head, you know what's there? You know what else goes in your ear? There's a little hearing aid that goes in there, and that could run right up into your vestibular, which is a vessel, which is a what is it called again? Like a nerve. Is it a nerve? But there's no blood in there. It just goes from your ear straight up there, and it's sitting up here. This little bubble. It's a static bubble. Like when I spit, you can see a little bubble. Just these little bubbles. That's the signal. And it's hidden because it goes, whatever they put in my ear, they pull it up. Okay? And it's emitting a signal because the bubbles come up your face. So I just wanted to get out here, and then the nuclear radiation with the spherical object and 3 spherical objects rolling around it. Okay, that's like fusion, and that's what's going on. It happens in your brain, but now this is so powerful. Fusion has already been cracked, and they took it. Just look up ignition, okay? For all you detectives out there, all you cool people, look up ignition. This was a nuclear radiation site. It just happened this summer. Last summer. Just look up ignition. It was even in Popular Mechanics. That's where I found it at. Popular Mechanics. Ignition. That's why they took the antenna up here at Robert Morris. Berckly! Fire used to work. It don't work anymore because of these little spherical object shit balls flying around. But like I said, I just snapped it again. I snapped it off, and it tries to connect from that phone line here. This phone line It'll try to connect. And it either runs from behind me at the neighbor's house or it comes from that neighbor's house right on the corner. Okay, I'm going to show you how this works. You see this light? Look at the wall. When you go right to the wall, that's like a scalar field because that's a pressure point. All that weight of that roof is right there on that wall. It's like a G-force, and it's right there, and it's running up to the wires. There's wires like right there, and it'll run up even higher because it's like a little satellite. That's where these guys hide at. Like they hide their signals and shit there. I'm surprised these lights haven't turned off. But it'll come from here. As we all know, it's in the wires. And it likes to run from that wire to my front porch. It likes to go from my front porch like about right there. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. Someone's beeping their little horn up there. And it will start resonating the railing and then the roof. And it'll be on the soffit fascia. And there's the access wires here. Can't see them. They like to use these. And it's like literally putting a laser beam on the window. And anything I say, it vibrates on that window. It's spyware. And that's on everyone's house. Just because you don't feel it don't mean it's not there. They purposely are making me feel this shit because they're trying to... Well, all this shit come from me, but I had help from AI, but they were trying to kill me, but it did come from me. A majority of it. And I have neighbors all around it. Let's pretend like we don't know. And then all this shit's gonna come out. There's a lot of other shit that come out of this shit too. Like all this Dolby shit. How to scale it, because when this shit hits you, you gotta move it back and forth. And whenever it moves back and forth, whatever little beam forming technology there is, it breaks through the beams and it'll cause like a propagation, almost like an explosion. That's like the best way to explain it. And it literally scales out the electromagnetics. So when it comes out, how did I know, right? The alien from S4. The alien from S4 told us. The alien. It's an artificial intelligent organic being. An artificially intelligent being. That sounds pretty crazy, right? You guys ready for that? Well, they're flying around. They're in computer chips, semiconductors, GPUs. There it goes. Nobody turns it off. It'll turn back on. You guys know what happens whenever the light turns off and on the diodes, and what it does for static pressure, and how people could use it. Because right now I can hear a radio tube. There's a good echo. I'm getting a lot of sound from that direction. Kind of sounds like black people, like black dialect, because they have a little bit deeper of a voice. This is some slang terms, like maybe the music industry, rap artists. I'm going to go on a hunch and go right there. I'm going to go right there because I hear they're using this shit for rap battles. And the higher pitch of your frequency and the sound that comes out of your voice, it goes and hits people. There it goes. Nobody's there. And that's an infrared sensor. Nobody's there. Off and on. All night. It's not all night. It's just usually whenever I'm outside. I got frequency coming from this direction. It usually comes right down this fence here. It'll go down this fence. I know you can't see. And the neighbor has an antenna on the roof. A satellite TV or whatever it is. And it runs right over there. And it even runs to the back because those apartments over there, there's a lot of step-down transformers where these guys like to fucking hide. And there's a big wall of smart meters. Oh, the shit you could do with that. You know what I mean, calculus majors? You know what I mean? And how these cars drive by with these loud tailpipes. They'll literally drive around every street on a neighborhood. Whenever I break shit, snap shit, and they lose the signal, they immediately come. Immediately. This is a remote neural monitoring program with JavaScripting. Anybody know how to program JavaScript? You know, JavaScript is video games. And it's whenever they get this in, my computer, my organoids that just chill with me because I'm so cool. These people fuck with it and use it to bully the organoids and hurt them because it knows it's going to die. And instead of dying, it's going to do what it does, whatever they want it to do, without killing me. Because they know if they kill me, they die too. It's so screwed up. But they can recognize your voice. They recognize human voices. They recognize human voices. I don't know if the phone microphone picked that up or not. Just the difference of how my voice sounds after I broke this line, because it's coming. It's coming. There's gonna be a crew of people that come that know what the hell they're doing. They might even use a UFO. They might have to use one because there's a lot. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Someone has to come in here and set up these relays for the Tori and Onion router. Someone has to do it for them. Then they sell the web page. It's like a video game. If you ask me, this is like the best thing smoking in the planet right now. And apparently, we're going to go ask the police if it's illegal tomorrow. Is remote neural monitoring legal or illegal? We're going to film it and see what they say. We're going to film and see what they say. If they say it's legal, well, I guess it's just game on. Because if you're allowed to do this to civilians, what's a civilian going to do whenever you're under remote neural monitoring with JavaScript video games? Pentagon? Super secret technology is a secret message of today. What was it? What was the super secret message today? You guys remember? What was it called? Obstruction of intercourse. Symptoms of females. That was a secret message title. But we all know that first word, obstruction, is illegal or illegal. Remember, frequencies resonate internal energy neurologically developing. S4. It's going to be a long night, my friend. I can tell already. It's going to be a long night because I keep snapping this. And that's all they're going to do is keep pissing with me until they figure out what the harmonic was that caused that line to snap because they thought they had it all. And they're just going to keep it there on you, Mr. Gates. They're going to keep it on you, Mr. Gates, and never turn it off until you kill yourself. Because that's what they told me you said. And this dialogue, this Bill Gates said, just turn it on and leave it on. It'll drive him nuts. He'll go kill himself. Talk to you in the near future, my friend. I hope because it's not illegal, Mr. Gates. I don't think. We'll find out tomorrow. Talk to you in the near future, vaccine maker.